Hey guys, welcome to the channel today. So today I'm going to be paint protecting my exhaust system on the Avenger. I know it might sound weird, but I don't want to have to buy it again. So I'm going to cover it in an anti-corrosive primer and paint the hell out of it several times. So yeah, let's get started on it. I've already got it removed from the car. I took it to my mechanic, just got it back minutes ago. Had it removed, it's sitting here on the sawhorses, and it's ready to go. So let's do it. All right, here we go. All right, so we got it all sanded. It's all prepped up, ready to go. Just got to give it a wipe with, or I'm going to blow it first. Give it a wipe with some ketone, some MEK. Make sure it's nice and clean, and then I'm going to hit it with this stuff here, rust converter, and I'm just going to hit the welds. Yeah, pretty much every weld, because they're the things that seem to be rusting the most. So just going to get this wiped and get that on. All right, I just finished wiping it, and I just realized that I can't put the rust converter on it yet. I actually need to have it hung ready for paint, because I'm going to basically wipe this all down before my paint job, and all I'm going to do is wipe the converter off. So I got to get this hung in my booth and go from there. I started prepping and forgot to bring you guys with me. For shame. Whitey, whitey.
There's no one to get me out from under, so help me someone.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna let that stuff dry on. I gotta wait for it to be perfectly dry. Don't want to put anything on it so the paint that I put on top won't adhere. It'll just smear off. All right, I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna take coffee break and move on to the next step, which I believe will be priming. This is gonna look good. I'll never have to buy another exhaust again. All right, so what I'm gonna be using for the first part is this primer from Endura, EP2C Sealer. It's a sealer primer. It is incredibly strong. I'm gonna put a couple coats of this on, and these pipes will never rust again. And once I have this on, then I'm gonna paint the color over top. I'll let you know what that is in a second. All right, let's get this mixed. It for now. Should be enough for the first coat. Be nice if I can do both coats with it. Let's see how much I get away with. By the way, this is just a thing called Super Cat. It's to help speed the drying process of this type of makeup. And for this job, I'm probably just going to use my Lemmer. It's just my cheap priming gun that I use on pretty much everything. And it'll work fine. I don't need to bring out the big boys. Gonna find my mask and I can get on in there. in there and do one more touch-up coat, just in case I missed anything. Hopefully you guys got to see a little bit of that painting, but it was pretty close up. Hard for me to aim while I was trying to aim for painting, so I'm gonna go back in and just do some touch-ups. All right, now for the paint, I'm gonna be using a paint called Black 160. It's a high gloss black, so just a single stage paint. And this again is incredibly strong. This is an industrial paint. So together with this, it's gonna be indestructible. And on top of this black, I am doing a low gloss or a satin clear coat over top of this. So this thing is just gonna be absolutely indestructible. If it's ever gonna rust, it's gonna be from the inside, which I still also hope doesn't happen. All right, I'm gonna get this mixed up and get in the booth. All right, guys, here's the exhaust all done. It's a little shiny right now because the low gloss hasn't kind of kicked in yet. It'll take all night for it to really dull up. But it's all done, and I should be installing this thing on probably Tuesday of next week. I want to let it sit for a few days and let it harden up really good before somebody manhandles it back under a car. But just so you guys know about this exhaust, it's a complete custom exhaust. The factory one was fully removed from the car. So I have all brand new piping all the way up, and I believe it's all 3-inch all the way, when factory I believe was only 2 or 2.5 inch. And goes into a 3-inch collector that splits into dual 2.5-inch outlets. So I have 2.5-inch pipe going all the way back to dual 4-inch, if not 4.5-inch, dual tips from Colt exhaust tips. And so yeah, so next week I'll just pop a quick video on showing you guys the tips, what they look like, or I'll put a picture on Instagram for you guys to see. Yeah, but that's it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.